Let me try and like, what can I wipe it with? I guess I'll use this shirt. So I'm going to do a haul today. I hope you're ready for a big haul because this is going to be, that's much clearer. This is going to be, as you can see from my, you can't see, let me get up, I'll show you. As you can see from my bed behind me, I have a bunch of clothes laid out. I am finally doing the last set of hauls from Europe. These are going to be my Brandy Melville hauls. As you may or may not know, I'm a bit of a Brandy girl, love their clothes. They're just decent price for the quality because I love all the like cotton and stuff that they usually do. I feel like it lasts longer. It doesn't like pill and stuff the way that if I was to spend that same money at like other like fast fashion brands when you're buying like polyester and stuff, this is like actual more natural fibers. It gives that vintage vibe that I just am into. Not saying that all this stuff is like vintage vibes, but you know what I mean. It's that like a t-shirt is actually made of cotton from them rather than polyester. Anyway, I'm gonna get into my haul in a moment, but this is going to be part one. This is going to be everything I picked up in England. Majority of this stuff is from England. I also went to St. George, which is Brandy Melville's sibling brand. You could say sister brand. It actually has multiple sizes, which I know is like, whoa, Brandy Melville with multiple sizes. St. George has small, medium, extra small, probably maybe a large size even. Like they have a range of sizes, and it's kind of like a grown-up version of Brandy Melville. So not all of this stuff is from Brandy, and I'll tell you when it is from St. George, just because there are a couple of pieces and they're kind of distinctively from St. George. And then some of this stuff is from France as well, from Paris, and then some of this stuff is from Amsterdam as well. When I was on my Europe trip, I wanted to get like shirts in each country that Brandy Melville was available in of that country, like specific to that city or of that place we were staying or visiting. So yeah, a lot of this stuff is like location specific stuff, but just because something is location specific doesn't mean it's only available in that location. For example, I have seen like actually none of these specific things, but like in the Italian part of this haul, which will be part two. So part two of this haul will be everything I got in Italy, just because Brandy Melville is an Italian brand, and so all the rest of the stuff I got is in Italy. So I split it into two parts just because I did get quite a bit in London and got quite a bit in Italy. So I thought I'd split it up. Otherwise this video would be super long. But I have seen a lot of the stuff that I saw in Italy now in Australia. I think that we're probably like a season or something late, or maybe they did that on purpose because we're on the other side of the earth. So like our seasons are different. Like maybe we're getting the summer stuff now, whereas like last summer for them when I was in Italy, that's when they were having their summer stock come in. I'm not entirely sure, but moral of the story is sometimes you see something overseas and your Brandy might have it as well. Sometimes you never see it again. It's Brandy. It's super random. So anyway, I'm gonna get straight into it. I will say the shirt that I'm currently wearing is from Brandy, and so is the little like tank top. I know that some girls wear these tops without a tank top underneath, and I don't think it looks bad with or without a tank top. I just think it's cute with the red because right now I have red hair, so I like the vibe that it's like tying into that. But I did get this shirt from the Bondi Brandy Melville store, and I think it's funny because if I was on holidays, I would have bought a Camp Cove shirt. So this shirt is just from the Bondi store of Camp Cove. By the way, I went to Camp Cove the other weekend with my friend Bella, and we had the best time. It was like beautiful. It was the nicest sunset. It was a really nice time of day to go, because we were at sunset and like the sun was like setting in the distance, and so it was like, I think it'd be probably better at Camp Cove for sunset than sunrise, but sunset over the city. We saw like a proposal happened while like lying there on the beach. It was like beautiful. The water was perfect. Golden sun on the water. It was so nice. Anyway, let me get into what I got in Europe. If you're wondering where the rest of the stuff I have is from, so this is also a little like heart tank top from Brandy as well that I've just layered. And then these pants that I'm wearing are actually the like, what do you call it? They're the sweatpants from Lululemon that I've been obsessed with. The scuba, I think they're high rise. They're not bunched at the bottom, so I'm going to say high-rise flare sweats. I could be wrong, but they're from the scuba range. They have been quite viral on TikTok. I've seen other people talk about them, but I just think they're super flattering, and I love the texture of the actual sweatpant. Anyway, let's go start off with some things from Paris, just because Paris was our first stop on our Europe trip. So the things that I got in Paris, it's actually, I think, just this top that I got in Paris. I actually got a shell necklace, but I ended up giving it to my friend Maple because I wanted to buy a shell necklace, and then I opened it up, and then it turned out to be a shell bracelet, and I was disappointed because I wanted a necklace, but I ended up getting a shell necklace for Christmas. This is not from Brandy. This is from a Melbourne jewelry brand, but this will never tarnish because it's like gold plated. Wait, can I? It's like tangled on a little thing right now, but it's so pretty. was a gift from my sister for Christmas, and this little thing, I can't open it right now, but it actually opens like a locket, and it's so pretty. It reminds me of Little Mermaid, so I've been wearing that nonstop. Anyway, the other thing I bought in Paris was just this off-the-shoulder t-shirt. It's literally in the same style as the one I'm wearing, except in a different colorway, and it says Paris. I just think it's super cute, and it's super simple. I like it. I haven't actually worn this one yet. I've been saving all of this stuff to show with you guys. But I did end up getting another shirt that says Paris on it, so I may gift this to a friend as well, which all of this stuff is like, I feel like it's such an easy gift. Like, it's such I don't want to say neutral, like, as though it's boring, but it's such an easy item to wear that, like, so many of my friends would be able to wear this shirt and it would look cute on them. So I may end up gifting that to a friend, because I did end up getting another Paris shirt that's a little bit more different, and I have, like, other shirts in that same, like, off-the-shoulder style, so I don't really have other stuff in this style, so I may end up keeping this one. I really love how cute this is. This one's just a cute little white baby tee. I didn't describe this one much. This is a loose off-the-shoulder gray t-shirt with little cap sleeves that you can kind of like pull down. You could do it on one shoulder just like this, or you could do both off the shoulder like this if that's your vibe as well, or you could pull them both up and kind of have it as like a really like big open boat neck, whatever floats your boat. I kind of generally do like a bit of a wonky style like that, but this one has blue lettering with little white outline and this like kind of like, I want to say like varsity style font, and just says Paris. This next shirt that I got from Paris was actually one that I think I picked up in another brandy, but I'm going to show it to you guys because it says Paris on it. It's just a white cap sleeve baby tee, and I'm not sure exactly what the name or style of this is. Actually, I should show you guys the tags as I go. So this was the first one's tag. I'm not sure if the tags help anyone. Like, maybe there's numbers up here that like help you find it, but I find it so difficult to like identify the names of brandy things because it doesn't say on the tag, so it's like super random to me. But this is the tag of this one, and I love the little red detail. I love that Paris has embroidered in it in red. I just think that's really like cutesy, and I love the little like red scalloping embroidery, would you say, around the edge, or crocheting. I'm not really sure what this detail is called, but I think it's a really, really sweet detail, and I feel like I should wear this while I have red hair, right? Because it's like red. So yeah, it's a little red and white top. I also did get a pair of underwear in Paris from Brandy as well, but I'm not going to show you guys. They're like pale pink, and they have the same kind of scallop detail. They say Paris at the front in the same font, but in black writing, and all the little scalloping is in black, so like pink and black undies. They're really, really cute, but I already wore them, so I don't really want to show you guys. One more thing that I got that is France themed is this little tank top, which is so cute, and it just says Saint Tropez on it, which is so sweet. They do have some other stuff that says Saint Tropez on it, because I was in the Bondi Brandy. For context, I live in Australia. I live in Sydney. And so the Bondi Brandy does have a Saint Tropez. I think it's like a toiletries bag, which is quite cute as well, but this is one that I got in like Europe. It's just a little plain white tank top, and it has that same kind of scalloping, but in light blue, which I think is really sweet, and then it just says Saint Tropez in kind of like block letters. What I really like about this is like, its colorway is kind of like giving me that nautical feel, but it's like not too much. It's not like Saint Tropez. It's just like kind of like dainty. And Saint Tropez was actually one of my favorite places we went. We definitely had some of the best weather from the whole France section of our trip while we were in Saint Tropez, and I just really enjoyed the beach there, and we had a great time. So that was fun. Okay, now let's get into England. I'm going to go and show you guys some stuff that I got from the actual Brandy stores, and then I'll show you what I got from St. George. So this is what I got from the Brandy store. I got two t-shirts. I got this one first. It just is a plain cap sleeve. It's kind of a bit larger than the last t-shirt that I showed you. It's a bit more, I don't say oversized, it's more like regular fit, whereas the other one that I showed you, this one's a little bit more like a tight cropped fit. I hope that makes sense. Like, that's more of a baby tee. This is more of like a fitted tee, if that makes sense. It just says in blue writing across the front, it's like embroidered, it says London, there's a little Union Jack, and then it says England. It's quite cute. It's very plain. I probably will gift this to a friend. I don't think the tag is on it. I don't know what happened to it, but it must have fallen off. And I got the same print in a tank top, so I think I'll keep the tank top and gift the t-shirt to a friend, just because it's like cute and easy to wear. But this one's so cute, and I feel like I'll probably get more use out of this just because it's more my like vibe. But I love the cut of this little tank, and I did get this same tank in a white that I'll show you in a minute. So this one just says London, England as well, with the same like embroidery on the front, and it's just like a cute little plain simple tank just with like the little London on it. I just thought it was cute. So then we went to the pizza place. We went to so many Brandies in London. I had so much fun like going to all of them, and they have like the London Brandy pizza shop, which was super fun. My boyfriend and I had pizza and he had a beer there, and I can't remember what I had. I must have had something else to drink. Anyway, it was just like such a cute little time. I really enjoyed eating there, and he had a great time too. And the like people working there were really lovely. And so I bought some clothes at the Brandy pizza shop, and then I also got my boyfriend a t-shirt, which is not in this haul, but I mean, I could run away for a second. I think it's in our laundry pile. Give me 1 second. Pretty much, I wanted him to get one Brandy shirt, but it's not his vibe. But then he ended up finding one there that I really wanted to get him. So I can't find it. It's probably, he might have taken it to, on a trip with him. Anyway, it's a plain white t-shirt and it says chill since and then like someday and then Hawaii down the bottom. It's really, really cute. It's got like a little monkey on it and maybe the dinosaur too, you know, the little Brandy characters. But yeah, that was super cute. So I'm glad that I was able to get something for him from the shop. Just because it was like a men's kind of size, like one of those giant t-shirts that fit him. I was like stoked to get my boyfriend some Brandy because I was on such a Brandy like trip. So yeah, also in England at the Brandy store, I got these 3 shirts. I also got this hair tie, but I feel like I got this in Italy, but I just wanted to show it to you guys because it's like also in the chill sense category. It's like a little like scrunchy and it has a little chill sense characters on it. Like you've got a little right there relaxing and like I'm trying to show you guys the print. They had actually a couple of things that's like the I think it's a kangaroo sipping on a drink and carrying a skateboard. You see that? Anyway, they have all these little like characters, which is like super cute and fun. They had the Chill Sense print as like an all over print on a tank top and pajama pants as well, which was really cute as well. But I just didn't feel like I needed it. But like, I don't know, in hindsight, I'm like, should I have gotten it? But it's fine. I have so much stuff to share with you guys that I got. So at the Chill Sense Cafe, I got this, which just says 93 Chill Sense London, UK, which I thought was really cute because it's the same style of tank top as the grey one that I got. So they're kind of like same cut, just different colors and slightly different embroideries, but they're both like London themed, which I thought was really, really cute. So love those. That's why I was like more into those than the t-shirt that I showed you earlier. And then I got 2 of these like kind of cream t-shirts as well. And these kind of match more the vibe of like the little Chill Sense characters. So this one's like a little baby tee. I love this. I'm so excited to wear it. Oh, I forgot to show you guys the tags. They kind of like give me the same vibe as like the regular Brandy tags. Like they just, not even give me the vibe. Like it's literally the same. And they would probably sell this at some Brandies. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't really know. But it's just like regular Brandy stuff. And it smells like Brandy stuff too. But I don't know if it's just because it's all been in like one. I put this all in like an IKEA bag waiting to do this haul. So this is the tag of the Chill Sense shirt, which is so cute. This is like a baby tee. And the guy at the store was super friendly. He was like, we only just got like a restock of this stuff, guys. And I was like, oh my God, thanks. Because like he could tell that I was like into like the merch that they had. They had so much stuff there. They had like hats and like a bunch of other like clothes as well, but this was the stuff that I settled on. So this one has a bunch of Chill Sense characters and I really like the little cartoony guys, and then it just says Chill Sense 93 down the bottom, and there's like, I like the little like pizza underneath the school bus. Does it say school bus or what kind of bus is it? Yeah, it's a school bus. But then it also says Highway to Hell. It's so cutesy. And then this is the back, which is like so fun that they did a back print as well. I love this. And it just says Chill Sense. There's all these different characters. I can't wait for when I cut my hair to wear this top so that I can like really like show the back of it. My favorite bits are like these little rainbow bubbles over here. I think that looks really nice. And there's like this rainbow drip over here, and I think the characters look really cute. So that's hectic. And then this is another shirt that I got, which I am really excited about. This is a long sleeve, and I don't really have many shirts that are like this kind of style. Like I usually wear just like short sleeves or jumpers. I don't really have like a thin, this is like a thin long sleeve. It has a little like not ruched, like cuffed hems at the edge of the arms, and there's like the cuff at the top. Like it's like almost like a very thin jumper, but it's not cuffed at the bottom, and it's not like thick or anything. It's literally just like t-shirt material, but it's like a long sleeve t-shirt. But I don't really have any long sleeve t-shirts, but I love the print. It's so cute. Imagine this with like some shorts. It's so like, I don't know, I think it's really cute. It says Chill Sense 93. It's got this like, I want to say he looks a bit like a rat to me. I don't know, you can tell me what you think. But it just has the word London down there because, you know, I got this in London, which was so fun. And he's delivering some pizzas, and that's like literally the boxes that the pizzas come in. Like it's literally, and he's in a London taxi, but it says pizza. Everything about this is perfect. And then it says €10 Covent Garden, which was where the pizza shop was. I had a great time there. Like literally, that was so much fun. Okay, these are kind of some random bits that I want to show you before I show you St. George stuff. So I got these two shirts, which kind of remind me of like Hong Kong. So last year I also went to Hong Kong, but I didn't go on my trip to Europe. I went on a separate trip to Singapore and Hong Kong, but I didn't go to the Brandy Melvilles when I went to Singapore and Hong Kong. Even though both of those countries have a brandy, I didn't go to them at the time. I don't really regret it because I'm sure I'll go to Singapore again and like one day I'll go to Hong Kong again. But I happened to find this Hong Kong t-shirt when I was in one of the London Brandy Melville stores. They have like 4 or something. They had heaps. So we're going to heaps of them and I just randomly saw this shirt and I was like, that's really cute. So I got it. It just says Hong Kong and then it has a like junk boat. That's like the kind of boat that they have like floating in the harbour in Hong Kong. And when I was in Hong Kong, we actually went on a junk boat and it was just like this, had beautiful red sails. It was so fun. We had a drink on the junk boat and like watched the sunset over the city. It was absolutely beautiful. We had the best time. And I'm assuming, I can't read Mandarin. I'm illiterate. But I'm assuming that this says Hong Kong down the bottom. It could literally say anything. But yeah, it's kind of a bit of an interesting shirt because it's like the kind of style on top, like their usual baby tees, but then it's got like this much extra length. Like I feel like usually they're shorter, like it's usually like that kind of length, but the print is super low as well. So like it's kind of like a long line shirt, but like slim fitting. It's almost like, I don't want to say ribbed, but like it's a little bit more textured than like the average like flat kind of weave. Does that make sense? But yeah, that's cute. Oh, I should show you the tag as well. If that helps anyone, I'm not sure if it does. I show it every time in case, but yeah, that's super cute. Also, this is obviously not a try on haul because can you imagine how long it would take me to try on all this stuff? It'd be wild. This is a shirt I'm so excited to get into. I saw this and it doesn't even match any of the vibes of like, you know how all of this is like different locations and stuff. I saw this shirt and I was like, I want it. There's a lot of times when we were on holiday where I saw shirts and I was like, that's really cool, but I'm trying to collect locations shirts and I shouldn't just buy shirts just because I think that heaps of their styles are cute. But this one I was like, you know what, I'm getting it. Its attraction to me surpassed the like kind of criteria I was trying to meet. Anyway, here's the tag in case that helps anyone. Anyway, it just says radio silence. And I do know that they make this as a tote bag as well. This is kind of like not cut. So you know how this is like a raw cut edged, like there's no hem on it. They've hemmed this. So it's meant to be like kind of like a boat neck or an off the shoulder shirt. I'm really excited to wear this. I think it's going to be really, really cute. I just love the graphic design. I just think it looks really cool. And yeah, I'm super keen to wear this. What does it say down here? New York, 1989. Sliv and O, super dynamic sound. Anyway, I can't read what it says down there because I'm illiterate in Mandarin. But yeah, I just think it's a really, really cute print and I'm excited to wear it. I think it's cute and it'd go with like lots of stuff. Okie dokie. Next, I'll show you things that I got from St. George. So we went to a couple of different like St. George related things. We went to St. George, the actual store itself, which is in, I can't remember now, I want to say Notting Hill. That was fun. We also went to the St. George Cafe, which is in a separate area that I forget what it's called, but if you search it up, you'd be able to find it. It's kind of like, I want to say it was like walking distance from Harrods and the Natural History Museum. The Natural History Museum was like one of my favorite things. Oh, this is one more thing I want to show you from Brandy. 2 more things from Brandy. Oh my gosh, I'm such a fibber. Yeah, 2 more things from Brandy. Okay. And then I'll get into St. George. So this first one is a kind of like, how do I even describe this? It's a t-shirt that buttons up in the middle. Like this. And it is a collared shirt. This is the tag, if that helps anyone. And the collar has like a little embroidery detail, which I don't love. I kind of wanted this to be a little bit more simple, but I just felt like this would go with a lot of things. It kind of needs to go in the wash, but it's just like a cap sleeve, plain white t-shirt. I thought it'd be good to layer underneath things and like make the collar pop out. I thought that'd be cute. Like even just to layer this underneath another dress, I think it'd be like a really fun layering piece so that like you'd be wearing a t-shirt and like have the collar peeking out over the t-shirt and it just makes everything a little bit more like twee, if that makes sense. So that's what that t-shirt is for. That is available in Australia. And then I wanted this dress for so long and I was stoked to finally get it in England. I haven't washed it since I've worn it, so there's like literally foundation on the inside. But I love this dress. It's so simple. It's just a plain white dress with a collar at the front. I love this collar because it's like not too curve, but it's not too pointed. It's like the perfect collar. It just has one button at the back, and then there's a string to tie it at the back, so you can like snatch your waist, but like you can snatch it as comfortably or as tightly as you'd like. It's got cap sleeves, and it's just like a plain like flat cotton dress. There is like a lining on the inside, I believe, and it's just like a very, very simple dress. No, there's no lining on the inside. I lie. It's not transparent though. It's just like, it's fine when you wear it, but it's the most perfect dress to me. I saw online that they made this in black, but I cannot find in any brandy, in no brandy that I saw in real life or on any brandy's online store could I find the black color. I could only find it on this Taiwanese resale site, but I wasn't able to purchase it because they don't sell to Australia. But I really want this in like black and pink and blue. I just think this is like the most perfect dress that Brandy's ever made. I'm obsessed with it, and I looked at it online for ages, and I'm so stoked that I was able to find it when I was in England. I might have seen this in Bondi after a period of time after I'd come back to Australia, but I don't care. I got the dress that I wanted, and I'm so stoked that I was able to finally get this dress because this is like the most perfect dress to me. Okay, now I'm getting to the stuff from St. George. Sorry, there's like a box of like road beauty stuff that I've been meaning to talk about on this channel, and it's just down there. I keep stepping over to like get to this pile of stuff. Okay, so wrapped up in these little bags to remind me to talk about it was, what is this the tag for? I don't know. I feel like this is the tote bag. From the St. George Cafe, I got this mug, which is super cute. It just says St. George London, and it has a little St. George's dragon as a little picture on it. It's just a cream colored mug. It's super simple. Oh, there's the tag on the bottom. I guess I'll peel that off later. I can't be bothered to do it right now, but yep, that's my St. George mug. And then also I got this olive oil, which is super funny to me. This is like such a niche thing, but this is the Brandy Melville olive oil. I bought this at the Brandy Melville St. George Cafe in London. That's the smaller size. I actually ended up using like another postage service to post myself the larger size as well. So I already had the larger size in my kitchen, but that's like mini size. And then also from the St. George Cafe, I got this tote bag, which just looks like this, and it's kind of similar to the this is what the St. George tag looks like, by the way. So all of the clothes that are from St. George came with this kind of a tag. But this is a really cute tote bag. It just has embroidered on the front St. George, the little dragon, and then it says London. Love the design, and I love the little shade of blue that they use, like a navy blue. And then this bag does have a little like slip pocket, if that makes sense. Now I did get stickers and some like badges while I was in England, but I'm not going to show them in this video because I'm going to show them in the part 2 of my Europe haul, just because otherwise I can't remember which badges I got in England and which badges I got and which stickers I got while I was in Italy. So I'm just going to show it in the second part of the haul so that this is not as long, because this is already becoming a very long video already. So these are little not tote bags, these are the little paper bags all the St. George stuff comes in. They have a little stamp, which is so cute, and everything at the cafe has a little St. George stamp on it. We got like, I had a coffee there, my boyfriend had a little like cold brew or something. It was cute. This is from the St. George store, which is like the store that has sizes that's like for a little bit more of a mature style. I'll say mature as though it's like for really old people. Like anyone can shop at Brandy or anyone can shop at St. George. It's just like a little bit more of like a grown-up style. It's a little bit less trendy, a little bit more, I don't say timeless, but the pieces are simpler and a little bit more conservative. Like there's like generally like longer tops and like things are less cropped there, that kind of stuff. Anyway, these are some shorts that I got there. They're just some plain linen shorts. I've worn these heaps. I wore them all over Europe and they're super cute. Just plain linen shorts with 2 buttons in a white color. Super easy to wear. A little bit transparent, but it's not a big deal. This is a tag from something that I can't remember. I don't remember what I got this from, but I hope that helps someone with finding something. What if those tags mean nothing and I always show them to you guys and it literally gets you nowhere? Not even sure. This is something I'm really excited about. I'm actually really excited about all the St. George stuff. I have noticed in the Sydney Bondi store, they do have a couple of things from St. George, but it's not like the whole store is St. George. It's like they get a couple of things. St. George does have a website though if you're looking for things. But see how this says small? I know Brandy things sometimes say small or medium, but they actually have like a range of sizes. So they would have had this in the store as a small, and then they would have had like, you sort through the rack and there would have been like mediums on the same rack. Like they have sizes there. Anyway, this is a skirt that's very similar to a skirt that I used to have. I've had so many of these skirts from Brandy, and I've worn them to either death or let my sister take them. So this one is one that I'm going to enjoy for the next bit. It's very simple. It's like one of these plain white full-length skirts, but what I love about it is the details. So it has this kind of like ladder style embroidery there, and then at the bottom of the skirt we have this beautiful floral embroidery, which is so nice. And then there is an like scalloped hem, and then underneath there's another layer, and this one has like ruffles of lace on it. But I really love the way that looks. Usually I'm quite fussy with lace, and I'm like, oh, that's not really for me. Something about this is like beautiful to me. So I'm really, really into this skirt, and I just love the way that the embroidery looks on the bottom of the skirt. I think it's really unique and really pretty. And then I have this kind of belief that I really want to look like a ghost. So please keep that in mind when you look at the next pieces, because I felt very much like a ghostly nightgown wearer when I wore these, which is exactly what I was going for. There was one of the days when we were in England and all of our laundry was dirty because we hadn't gone to a laundromat and we hadn't stayed in Airbnbs for a while, so all of our clothes had become dirty. And so I was wearing some of these clothes and I felt like the coolest ghost walking around England and pretending it was an ancient time. Anyway, so this is a little dress. It's actually a long dress. It's really pretty. The bottom of it has like one tier, and then it's like super flouncy. There is like a lining on the inside, but it's like, oh, I lie. I keep thinking there's a lining on the inside because none of these are really transparent. Wow. Okay. You can kind of tell it's like a little bit more of like a higher quality, like linen-y material. This is what I mean. Like I love the materials that Brandy uses. This is what the front of it looks like. So all the detail is on the front and on these like straps. So it has quite thick straps, and then the front has this beautiful like lace kind of detailing all around the straps and the neckline. And it goes down, it has these like buttons down the front, and then this like ruching on the sides. Would you call that ruching, or like flat pleats? Anyway, it ties up at the back, so it snatches you just kind of under where like the empire waistline would be. So it's like a very like, I don't know, you get the vibe. It's very like, ooh, I felt like I was, I don't say a milkmaid because that's not really the vibe, but like a, I don't know, a ghost of some sorts, of an olden day. This one I really felt like a ghost. I also felt a little bit like a pirate ghost when I was wearing this. Oh, did I show you guys the tag on that one? I think it may have fallen off. Sorry. Now I'm getting inaccurate information. This one has elastic in it, which is not my favorite because elastic can deteriorate over time, but I feel like it'll be fine. This one has a really open neck, so you can either wear it like this and then the sleeves are a bit like puffed, or you can wear it off the shoulder and then it's like a different vibe. But this one, can you imagine me as like a ghost floating through the night with a little candle on a little candlestick holder? So good. Anyway, it's really, really gorgeous. It's got this elastic neckline, and then this is elasticated here as well, so it's like kind of like an empire cut. It flares out underneath there. Super beautiful. Goes straight to the floor, which I love. I like that there's no like tears or anything. It's just like a very simple like empire kind of cut. And then I love the ruching on the arms, so it's like your elbows are ruched. So like when it's on, it's like that. Oh, it's like literally the perfect ghost dress. I'm so obsessed with it. And then it's like the perfect nightgown in my opinion. And then this is what the little tag looks like. I'm obsessed with like old-fashioned nightgowns at the moment. I just think it's really gorgeous looking. And then there's a little bow that's just like tied at the front. There's no function for this. Like it's not adjusting the front of this at all. But this is super flattering just because it's like so easy to wear, so breezy, so elasticated. I feel like a ghost when I'm wearing it. I also feel like a pirate when I'm wearing it. I just feel like really cute when I wear it. I know that not everyone wants to feel like a pirate ghost, or I don't know. I also feel like, you know, in Ariel in The Little Mermaid, when she wakes up and she's wearing that little like pink nightgown, that's also what this reminds me of. Like this is like perfect to me. If I was a Disney princess in a movie and I wake up and I go la 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 la, and all the bluebirds are singing and making an outfit with me, this is the outfit I would be wearing. I just feel like almost like it's like a peasant dress a little bit. Like everything about this really tickles my pickle. And then the last dress that I have to share with you guys, it's a little bit more of a modern nightgown, but again, it's like that nightgown kind of style of dress. So this one's super simple as well. It's just a plain little nightie. It's super cute. Maybe it's a little bit old-fashioned or mature or whatever, but I think it's really cute as like a little simple nightgown. And I can't wait to sleep in this, especially in the summertime, and feel like la la la. Imagine making toast in the kitchen while wearing this. So it's very simple. It's just got like a little ribbon at the front and lace along the straps. I like the little square hemline again, and then all the lace on the straps and around the neckline. And then at the very bottom, it has the same lace. So it's all like tied in and matching. I hope you can see that it's all the same lace. Did I show you the tag? Oh, I already have taken the tag out. Sorry, guys. But yeah, it's literally, this one's cute because it doesn't even tie at all. So it's like a very like shift dress kind of style of dress. Like it's super loose. It doesn't hug anywhere in particular. At least not on me, because I don't really have a lot of curves going on. So it's quite like a loose shift dress, but I really like that about it. And it's kind of a little bit longer. So the other two dresses that I just showed you, those are like floor dresses. This one hits just below my knees, and so it feels quite covered and like conservative when I'm wearing it. So that's what I mean about St. George's clothes. It's like, it's a little bit more modest. At St. George, they don't really have stickers and pins the way that like regular Brandy Melvilles do. So they don't like give those out for free, but instead they give you a free tote bag. And this is what the tote bag looks like. It's so cute. It just has like a little Union Jack on the side, and it's just a plain canvas tote, but love that. I'll show you the tag on the inside if there is one. Okay, that literally means almost nothing to me. You can tell it's Brandy because Brandy always does these kind of little floral samples on the inside of their stuff. And then it just says St. George and like the little details there. And then one more thing I got from St. George is this hat. I got this from the St. George store in Notting Hill as well. I actually wore this out today, but it goes with the top that I'm currently wearing, which I didn't wear out, but that's fine. It's just really, really cute. It's I think two-tone, so it's cream on the base, and then the actual peak of the cap is navy, and all the details along the hat are also navy. It says in this beautiful like running writing script font that is embroidered into the hat St. George. And then on the side of the cap here as well, there's a little Union Jack patch embroidered in. And then this is adjustable, so this is like brass piece. You can just pull it up and then pull it across to make it tighter or looser or whatever. I'm just gonna leave it as it was because that was an okay length, but I've been trying not to wear it because look, while my hair's red, everything will get stained red. So yeah, that is the last thing that I have to share with you guys from my London part of the trip. And I bought one thing in Amsterdam, which I want to show you. I actually only went to the Amsterdam Brandy Melville store because I didn't even realize that there was a Brandy Melville in Utrecht. However, we were going to run out of time in Utrecht anyway, just because we were meeting up with one of my boyfriend's family friends, which was super fun anyway. So I will go back to Utrecht in the future because I need to go back to the Brandy Melville store, and there are a couple of Miffy things that I need to do next time in Utrecht because there's so much Miffy stuff in Utrecht because that's where the creator Dick Brunner, who created Miffy, he's from there, and so there's heaps of Miffy stuff there. But I also just really liked the city of Utrecht. Like, it's just a beautiful place. So need to go back for Miffy, need to go back for some brandy, and need to go back to see my boyfriend's family friend again as well, because that was really fun as well. As just like seeing the cute city. I really loved Amsterdam so much. We didn't do all like the wild stuff that a lot of people go for in Amsterdam. It's not really my boyfriend and I's vibe, but we really enjoyed stuff like the museums. We went to the Miffy Museum. We did I can't remember how to pronounce it properly. The Rijksmuseum. That was super fun. We did another museum as well. We did the Van Gogh Museum. That was really fun. And we had some really great food there. But my favorite part was honestly just walking around the streets and seeing the architecture, because I really like the style of like the cute houses. I just think it's really cute, with the canals and people riding bikes everywhere. That kind of stressed me out because I didn't want to like be in their way or do it wrong. They're like with their bikes, they're like zooming. What else I want to say? We went to the Anne Frank house. That was really interesting as well. Yeah, it was a great time. But this is a top that I got from their brandy, obviously. It has like thicker kind of straps, and I like that this was a slightly different style to the other tops that I got. I like that the font is red because, I don't know, I feel like Amsterdam, the word is like a red vibe to me. I have synesthesia, so the letter A is a red letter to me. So anyway, yeah, I just got this like, I don't say muscle tank, but like, it's like a bit of a stronger looking tank top, if that makes sense. It's got like thicker straps. I'm not sure how you describe the cut of all these different tank tops, but yeah, this is a full length tank top. It's not cropped, and yeah, it's just got in the like kind of collegiate style font, printed onto the front the word Amsterdam in a dark red color with a white outline. That is the last thing I have to share with you guys in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below what you'd like to see from me next. I hope you enjoyed my part 1 of my European brandy haul. Part 2 will be everything I bought in Italy from Brandy Melville, because there are so many different cities that we went to in Italy. We were in Milan, Florence, Rome. Those are the main ones that I can remember the Brandy's being in. There was also a Brandy Melville in, what was it called? Where else did we go? Sorry, I need to look at the... Lake Como, that was the other brandy, but there were heaps of them in Rome. And anyway, I'll talk about it in that video. But if you want to see my Italian Brandy Melville haul, it'll be the next part 2 kind of this video. Otherwise, this is everything I got in Europe. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. You can follow me everywhere, but I usually post most here on YouTube, or you can find me on Instagram at EmilyTitch20. All of my socials everywhere, like Tumblr, Pinterest, I don't know, Visco, it's all at EmilyTitch20. Catch you next time. Bye.